Hello, my name is Jordan. I'm here on December 28th, 2012, and I'm really happy to be here. Today I have Aubrey Shepard as my studio audience, and I would like to talk to you today about a book that I read in 2008 called The Presence Process. It was written by Michael Brown, and it is a 10-week self-directed course on learning to live in the present moment. We all know that the only moment that we ever live in is the present moment, but so many of us spend most of our time in the past and the future. And in fact, what I'll be doing here today is talking a lot about the past. But becoming aware that you are talking about the past and you are not actually living in the present moment can be very interesting, very, very interesting. Doing the Presence Process book is, doing the process in that book is the best thing I've ever intentionally done for myself. And I say intentionally because the best thing that's ever happened to me was falling off of a roof. but I'd like to tell you a little bit about the process. I'd like to give you the experience of a friend of mine that I recommended the book to, and she had always been. What the book does is give you an opportunity to go back and heal some of the wounds that you had as a child. The book discusses that during the first 7 years of your life, we are all very just emotional beings. As infants, we are emotional beings, and at about age 7, we become mental beings, and it's very, very difficult for that mental being to ever really understand or comprehend the emotional being. So, it's inevitable that our parents are going to create situations for us, are going to be involved where they don't understand us. And it's like if you spank your child when he doesn't understand that he's being bad, that can create some emotional disturbance for him. At any rate, this friend, I recommended that she do the book, and she did, and she had always been very uncomfortable around her father and didn't understand why. But after going through the process, she realized that she had been abused by her father as an infant, and she was able to release that pain of that abuse. It was actually very beautiful. I saw her a couple of days after this had happened, and she said with such strength and with such certainty that it was very beautiful. She said, "It will never bother me again." This was something that had bothered her whole life. And it also made it possible for her to relate to her father, who's still alive, that in a way that she felt very compassionate for him. She was really concerned for what it was that caused him to behave that way in the first place. So it was a very, very growing experience for her, and as was doing the presence process for me. I can't recommend it highly enough. It is The Presence Process, written by Michael Brown, a 10-week self-directed course on learning to live in the present moment. I really recommend it highly to anyone and everyone. Thank you very much. Look forward to seeing you next week. And let me tell you that I really appreciate your watching, and I do love you very much. Thank you very much.